Welcome back to the Intern Hustles video series on the truth about internships. In this series, I'm dispelling common internship myths that you may run into as you kick off your own internship journey. Why? Because I want you to push aside all of the noise and learn how you can move forward to get internships working for you. I'm proof that a little intention plus action can go a long way. In today's video, I'm sharing why you don't have to wait until your junior or senior year of college to get an internship. And not only why you don't have to wait, but why you shouldn't wait. Hey there, I'm Jenna Ryan from the internhustle.com, and this is Initiative Muscle Monday, helping you to start each week with an intentional step toward a successful future. Let's do this. I'm a big proponent of getting internship experience as early and as often as you can. I talk about this a lot over on the internhustle.com. I started with my first internship the summer between my freshman and sophomore year of college, and I can confidently say that my first internship is the reason that I had success landing the competitive internships I did in the 3 summers that followed. Now, a lot of students wait until it's too late to start looking for internships. They don't even start thinking about them until their junior year, and for some, not even until their senior year. Waiting until your junior or senior year of college is a big reason why a lot of students aren't confident in their next steps after college. What are your plans after graduation? Getting experience early on in your college education allows you to learn more about your interests, make educated decisions when selecting your major or even specific coursework that you may want to take. Plus, it builds up your skills, your resume, and your relationships. Wouldn't you like to get a head start on all of those things and not be scrambling your senior year to play catch up? In this video, I'm going to share a few tips to increase your chances of landing an internship as a freshman or sophomore in college. But before I move on to these tips, I want to quickly address earning school credits for your internship. Every school or department is going to have their own set of requirements, so be sure to check with yours first if you want credits for your internship. Now, credits are great and they may help you graduate early, but if you're super early in your studies and you haven't even selected a major yet, then school credits might not be available to you. I share this so that you can do the right research and understand what each scenario holds for you. But don't let a lack of credits discourage you from getting an internship altogether. Internships hold a lot more lasting value than just a few school credits. So, my first tip for freshmen or sophomores looking to get internships is to seek out referrals from family or friends. Now, assuming most of the adults in your life are working professionals, there's a good chance that at least a few of them have good internship opportunities within their companies. And employers always love to get employee referrals when it comes to hiring their interns. If you already have a couple interests or an idea of what career path you'd like to pursue, then look to find people in your personal network with connections to those areas first. You'll be surprised at the options that might surface for you once you just put a little focus to it and share what you're looking for with the people that you're closest with. I got my first internship after the freshman year of my college by approaching the director of the athletic performance facility that my high school brother trained at. Just look for your roads in and pursue them. You never know what you're going to get until you try. And even if you don't have specific interests yet, you should still look to acquire some general professional experience through an internship as early as you can. Talk to family and friends to see what possibilities are out there and start applying to the ones that sound the most interesting to you. Professional experience will go a long way in helping you learn more about what you do and don't like, and it will help you pursue more targeted and competitive internships in the years that follow. My second tip for freshmen and sophomores pursuing internships is to stay local. Now, whether local means your college town or your hometown over the summer, it's the smart way to go for your first internship. Unless you already have a very specific idea of a company that you'd like to work for and you want to pursue that hard, you don't need to search for initial opportunities in other cities, states, or even countries. The reason being, internships aren't known to pay a ton, if anything at all in some cases. So you don't want to have to worry about housing or transportation logistics and all of the costs associated with that your first time around. And there are a lot of local opportunities out there, especially when it comes to small and medium-sized local businesses, which leads me to my third tip for freshmen and sophomores looking to get an internship. Start small. Large companies tend to host formal internship programs as a recruiting funnel for their entry-level employees. Therefore, they're usually more interested in college juniors and seniors who are already closer to their graduation date. However, smaller companies can usually use all the help they can get. And just because a company doesn't have an internship opportunity listed on their website doesn't mean they're not open to hiring an intern. I encourage you to reach out to small companies that interest you and work with them to create an internship position that is mutually beneficial. Not only will your work have a bigger impact on a smaller company, but you'll likely get exposure to a wider variety of projects and in some cases more responsibility than you would at a larger company with a more formal internship practice in place. The freedom a smaller company can offer you at an internship can lead to valuable experience and stories that you can then share at future internship opportunities down the road. If you start your search early and you're intentional and open-minded, you have a great shot at getting an internship as a freshman or a sophomore in college. And really, what's the worst case scenario for trying? Maybe you don't get an internship, but you will learn a lot through the process. You're gonna already have a resume ready to go. You'll have practiced applying and interviewing for opportunities, and you're gonna learn how to handle rejection. All of this is gonna put you way ahead of your peers and much more in control of your future. There's no shame in that game. If this video gave you some new insights today, please give it a like and share it with a friend or two. Subscribe to this channel and join me over the next couple weeks as I continue to bust through some myths and share the truth about internships. In support of your hustle, I'll see you next Monday.